So I did a little bit of messing about, got some supplies. We got your responses last week, and you suggested we get to get some chickens. So that sounds like a fun thing. We're going to do that. But first, I wanted to show you something really cool. I went mining for some stone. Found out that we have a little cave down here, but that's not the cool part. That's not the cool part. The cool part is over on this side, and then this side. Actually, I should show you. Let's give you a peek up here first, down here, and then what's that? Oh, it's a spawner room. It is a spawner room. Let's go check out the spawner room. What do we have here? Oh, it's a spider spawner. It's a spider spawner running. Ooh, iron. I want that iron. Ow! Ha! Ooh, horse armor for my horse. I've got a horse. We saw that horse probably last time. Hey, a free Botania book. Nice. I think we already have a Botania book. And then some iron over here. Let's take care of this. So we found a spitter spawner. Ah, no, it's a creeper. He's creeping at me. He's looking at me. He's looking at me. He's creeping at me. He is a creeper. All right, let's grab some of this cobblestone to block off that area. And then we'll take this chest, some free chests, like free chests. We're going to light this up there. There we go. Nice. We'll deal with the spider spawner later. The spitter spawner, spitter spawner, spawner. Okay, cool. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We got a free lexicon Botanian. We did it. What? I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. Oh, and also we moved from that place to this place because this place is bigger. I like bigger places. I like big places that cannot lie. You other butters have to try. Let's put those saplings out there to grow. Need all the wood we could possibly get. And then let's go say hello to our nice little horse that spawned right over here. He is wearing the armor, the saddle, and now he's wearing the armor of the king. He is King Horse. Yes, no, maybe. You guys want him to be called King Horse? Go ahead and vote. Vote in the comments below. If you don't like the name King Horse, please comment what you would like him to be called. While we are on the subject of Botania, we need to make some stuff from Botania. We have 33 of these. Let's turn that into blue petals. And now we can make a petal apothecary. There's an Enderman. We got to kill the Enderman. Come here, Enderman, come here. We're gonna kill the Enderman. Aha, I see. No. Don't shoot. Dare run for me. No. Mother trucker! You know, I was trying to get that kill myself. because I need... He turned his back on me! How dare he? Such a rude... Hey, stop peeking. Yeah, I see you. Maybe he's aware that I am the hay bale thief. Maybe he's aware that I'm the hay bale thief. I see. Alright, so now we have a petal apothecary. That is the first start of Botania. Let's put it right here. And then we're gonna break these 3 blocks like this. Now we need to get a bucket. The best way to get a bucket is by putting 3 iron together like that. Boop, there we go. Now we have a bucket. And we need to grab some water. We need to grab 2 sets of water. One set's gonna be right down here. No. Holy cow, there's a lot down there. No. So we grabbed that bucket. We need 1 more bucket full, but we'll get that involved. We need food. We're hungry bunnies. Are you serious? We are out of cooked food. I see some cool iron over there, but getting to the iron is going to be a pain, so I'm not going to bother. Who would have thought finding water would be this hard? Wait. What am I doing? These farms have water in them. Okay. Pardon me? There's 2 at my house. They don't know I'm the thief. I'm just over here doing some Botania stuff. Nothing weird going on here, unless you consider Botania weird. Next part, let me actually put the Botania flowers up there real quick. What we need to do now is make some shears and grab some bones. Bones will be turned into bone meal, and the shears will be for grabbing the tall flowers. Really? Move, 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 jerk. Wow, I've got some really rude roommates going on here. We need some better roommates. All right, so there we go. We place the flower down and we grab it. Flower petal, bone meal, grab. And then that breaks into 4, or 4 each. I just saw an Enderman. Let's chase that Enderman down. Where's the Enderman? Enderman, where are you? Enderman. Aha, I see it. I see the Enderman. Chase it. Chase the rabbit. Chase the wabbit! Enderman! Where are you, Enderman? Enderman. Come out, wherever you are. You can't hide from the Hayville. You can't hide from the Botania guy. Apparently he can't hide. You didn't hear from earlier. You did not hear from earlier. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Everyone's staring at me! Now we need a seed, which you can get from grass. Aha, here's the seed. And 4 mystical white petals. You throw 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. Look at it, and it says 4 mystical white petals plus a seed equals a pure daisy. Excuse me. So now we throw the seed in there, and we got a pure daisy. Let's read what the pure daisy is. Oh man, we have so much unlocked. Pure daisy. From here it says it will purify any wood and stone blocks into their counterparts, living wood and living rock. It gives it about a minute or so. So what I'd like to do is time how long that minute or so is. I'm going to move these flowers over here and grab some wood, and I'm going to time this. Wow, it's actually an exact minute. That's neat. It's actually an exact minute. 1. Oh, I already have some stone on me. I just need some sticks because I need to make another stone axe. I can combine these 2 to max that back out. And now we have some living wood. Very nice indeed. Now what we need to do is make some living stone. So 8 cobblestone, old fudge, goes into the furnace, and 1 coal goes into the furnace. That will then cook up to become 8 stone. Now we have our last stone. Oh, it's dark time. I don't want my villagers to get myrtleized. So it's time to go night-night. I don't have a pressure plate on this side. So. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the minute or so probably means the placement of all 8 at different stages, but for a single block it takes an exact minute for it to go pop. The first one that I would like to get into is going to be a generating flora called the Endoflame. The Endoflame is a rudimentary generating flora that will not decay, and it will take anything that a furnace would take, except for a few things such as lava buckets. So if it leaves any byproducts, basically, it will not take. So it can take coal, charcoal, blocks of coal, sticks, wood, planks, etc., 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 and it will convert it into. So it looks like it's done. You take a stone pickaxe to break it. Now we have our first living stone. How do you start gathering and generating and storing mana? First, in order to gather mana and store it, you're going to need to make a mana pool, which is 5 living stone in a U shape like that, leaving you 3 living blocks out of your initial batch. Would you stop? Would you stop? You don't need to do that. No, you don't. Nitwit. Okay, so the reason why I grabbed these is because the next thing to do. Stop it. our next thing to do is make 3 of these. This will make our technical, basically a wrench. It's called a Wand of the Forest. If we take a look at the book, Wand of the Forest, it's one of the most important tools. It's crafted using petals and living with twigs. It has a bind mode, which allows you to bind certain things to other things, and a function mode. Swapping between the 2 modes is a simple shift right click. Function rotates the block, however. You can also use the wand on top of a chest and it will change the direction of the faces. Most blocks with orientation can also be like that. A dispenser holding a wand will use the wand on the block it's currently facing when triggered. So that's actually pretty neat. If we have any wand automations we need, that can work there too. All right, so now we have the battery, which we can actually let's sit the battery right there. That's as good spot as any. The next part will require more living wood in order for us to go and do, and I believe we're going to need a gold ingot. Let me double check because it changes from mod pack to mod pack sometimes. We need to create a mana spreader. Now, mana spreaders is exactly what it does. It takes mana from a mana generating flower, and then it transfers or spreads that mana to another location, or in this case, it will be the mana pool. So in order to make it, we need gold, and a mushroom or petal of any kind. So that means we're going to have to dig a bit until we find some gold. Oh, wait, Ray, we have them from the village. Oh my goodness gracious, we don't have to go digging right now. I'm actually quite happy about that. You actually have no clue how happy I am. I don't have to pause this video to go mine because I completely forgot that some of this requires gold, diamonds, things like that. It will get to the point we'll need diamonds for sure. Now we've got the gold ingot, we've got the living wood, we need a petal. We can take this blue white petal since most of the functional and generating flora will not be using the white one very often. Now we have the mana spreader. When we place down the mana spreader, it's actually going to face you like that. So in order to fix that, that's why we have the Wand of the Forest. While holding the Wand of the Forest, you can actually see which direction the pulse is going as well. There's another object you can make later on called the Mana Seer's Monocle, which will also permanently show you as long as you're wearing it under the baubles area right about here. Now, in order to get this to work, let's make sure we have bind mode selected. We sneak right click to change the modes like that. And then we sneak right click the mana spreader and then sneak right click the mana pool, and it will now say, okay, this is now connected to the mana pool. I like having my mana pools like this, where it takes from the mana pool and puts it into a mana tablet. Now over here, I want to dig one down because I know how difficult it is to throw stuff into the mana pool because of how close I put the mana spreader. And then I'll put that slab for ease of access. I'll be able to more easily throw items into it whenever I need to. You'll see what I mean later on. So now we are to the next part of the generating of flora. I mean, not the generating of flora, but the generating of mana. We have the means of accessing that mana from the generators, and now we have it. We also have the means of transferring it, and we have the means of storing it. Now we just have to have the means of making it. So Botania is kind of backwards. Instead of making the energy first to make a storage, you have to make the storage first, the transfer next, then the generation, in order for it to really take effect. So now the Endoflame is using 2 brown, 1 red, and a light gray. Let's look out what we've got. We have a light gray right here. I'm sure glad that I'm playing this game on a single player world because I just had a power outage. So we got red, we got light gray, and we got brown. What I like to do is make enough to cover how many petals we're going to be having. So it takes two brown flowers and one mystical light gray. So that means we're going to need one more light gray right there. And then one red flower. So that means we're going to need two of those. No, we don't. Sorry. We need two brown flowers. That's what we need. Two brown flowers. So it's 4 brown flowers, 2 gray flowers, 2 red flowers, and 2 seeds. That is what we were supposed to be getting instead of messing up my whole counting because I am good at math. No, I'm not good at math. I am terrible at math. Alright, let's grab a bucket. We go over here, and this is where we make other flowers. All the flowers are made here. So we take a bucket, we put water into it, and then we throw 1 gray, 1 red, and 2 brown, then a seed. Now we have an Indo flame. Indo flames are nice. They're very nice to have. And once fully set up, you can have these Indo flames working better than anything else. Now what we do is the same thing, and now we have 2 Indo flames. Here's an interesting thing. Let's do a real quick show and tell. Let's do a real quick show and tell. So when you put down, I'm gonna put it down right there. When you put down a generating flora and you look at it, it says it is not connected to a mana spreader. You can see that over to the right side of that bar. It normally would show by highlighting the mana spreader that's connected. So we put this here. Let's do what we did last time. And it's still not connected. So if you put your generator before the mana spreader, you need to shift right click, and it will now be connected. But if you do it after, and then look, it's already connected. So it's always a good idea to try to place the spreader before the flower if you want to connect it automatically. So now we got mana generators set up. Remember, these only work if it's eating fuel source type things. So if we wanted to start creating some generation, we'll want to give up some of our coal. We'll do 3 for now, or no, 2. Because how this works is it will take that, start generating mana over a certain amount of time, which is the time amount allocated to the burn rate of the object. So if the burn rate is 300 for the coal, then it will take 300 ticks to completely go through that burn rate. Once it's done with the burn rate, it will then eat the next item. Otherwise, the item just sits there while they're burning, like that. Once it's done, it will eat it up. There is an automated system to do it, but I'm gonna have to get some redstone. Oh, see, that one finished up, so it ate it to continue the cycle that's going on. As I said, there is a automated way of doing it, but I'm going to have to get a thing called redstone in order for me to set it up automatically. For now, we're going to go into making a chicken holding for now. So let's grab some wood, some sticks. We need more sticks. There we go. And let's grab some logs. So first off, actually, before we do that, let's see here. How much iron do we have? We have some iron. We can actually set it up where it automatically gives us the chicken eggs. So first, we're going to smelt. We're going to do some smelting. Actually, is there a way? I'm going to cook up 8 more of these. There we go. And I'm going to have this on me. We're going to make 2 hoppers. We're going to make 2 hoppers, which means we need 2 chests. That's 1, that's 2. Now we have 2 chests. We'll have to wait until we're done cooking up some cobblestone. I'm going to make 1 more of these. Not cobblestone, some iron, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 of those. I'm doing it like this because I don't want to waste materials this early on in the game with how very little material I have. Alright, we'll be right back. I'm about to take these villagers and lock them away in a house so that they cannot be a bother to anybody. That includes the zombies. No wonder zombies try to kill you all the time. Yeah, I see you running away like that. I see you running away. Alright, so we got the stone that we were going after. I wanted to make a stone cutter because it makes it easier to create things like this and that without actually crafting it. It's a 1-for-1 this way. If I do it the other way, it's a 4-for-4 and then a 3 for something. But basically, it's cheaper to do it this way. All right, so the iron is now done. We can create ourselves 1 hopper. Let's do 2 hoppers now, actually. Now we have 2 hoppers. We can get started after I allocate this iron to here. And we can put the rest over here for now. Now we need to figure out where in the world are we going to put our, what do they call it? Our chickens. We need to figure out where we're going to put our chickens. And I want chests for the hoppers to go into. So I'm thinking the chickens can actually go right here. Our chicken coop can go right here. Oh, no. I do not want the chicken coop to go right there. Never mind. That's where our mine is, and I like to dig my chicken coop into the ground. So what we'll do is put it in the back over here instead. Remove this tree. Cutty tree. All right, this is actually a really nice place where this tree is right now. This is a really nice place for the chicken. All right, so now, temporarily, the chicken coop is just going to be pretty easy to make. I'm going to set it up as a completely auto chicken coop later on when we have the supply. But we do not have the supply at the moment, aka redstone we do not have. And the redstone will allow for much easier groundwork. Aww, isn't that cute? They are lovey-dovey. Mini cute, mini wow. I'm gonna shift and nope, that's not where I wanted that. I want that right there. That will take my stone and put those like that. We're gonna need more cobblestone. Would you stop it playing with the doors, you man? I understand you just had a kid, but come on. That doesn't mean you get to be rude and noisy. Sheesh, kids are noisy. Says the guy who's pretty noisy according to my grandfather. Over here, that there, like that. This is just temporary. It's not going to look like this the entire time. We need some ladders. You know what? I'm tired of the whole back and forth motion. So let's create a crafting table that we can put right there. I would like to make some ladders. The best way to do that is by making sticks. And there we go. Now we have ladders. I'm gonna put it right here. And then we're going to put one higher, like that. Easy to get up, easy to get down. We will grab a torch to put there. Where'd I put my torches? No, I put them somewhere. There's my torches. I don't know why I put all this stuff up here. The only stuff that should be up there is the botanian stuff. So, yeah. We got the torches, and we need the eggs now, which we have 13 of those. I'm hoping that we'll get at least, I'm hoping we'll get at least 1 egg from all this. So here we go. No. Aha! Yes, we got 2. Okay, so we managed to get 2 chickens for our chicken coop. This is horrendous looking, but I'll make it look better. Don't worry. We just need more wood. We need the supply, basically. But we got the chickens. We need. And 2 of them makes it easier to breed. So I'm going to be able to get like 40 chickens in there. We'll be able to get 40 chickens because in 1.15 or 14 they added cramming. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments below. I think it was 14 or 15. They added entity cramming, and in a single block default is 20, and per block it is. So I can put 20 there and 20 there. So that's going to be 40 parents. I really doubt I'm going to put 40 parents in there, but that's a thing I can do. And once they're fully grown, they'll start pooping out eggs, which I can get down here and recycle the whole thing, or just completely break that down, make a new thing, and then hatch those eggs. But I'm going to try to keep some of those eggs because some of them are probably going to be required for botania. The last thing I was suggested for botania is a thing called a flower pouch. Now, for those who don't know what a flower pouch allows you to have a inventory where the mystical flowers are passively caught and picked up and held for an entire stack of them. we can furthermore sneak right click the pouch on a chest or other inventories to dump all the flowers into the same inventory. It takes a petal of any kind or a mushroom of any kind plus 5 wool of any color. So I don't know why I got that there. We need the wool. And we do not have wool, so the easy way to get wool besides killing is we were about to make another pair of shears. We don't need to make another pair. We already have a pair. And then flour. Now we have sheep out and about somewhere, so let's go and get some wool from sheep. Yeah, see, 3 sheep way over here. Let's go grab all of this wool. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Look at all this wool. We already got 6 wool from 3 sheep, when normally you would get 1 wool per sheep you kill. Plus sometimes mutton, but I don't want mutton right now. I just need the wool. So now we can create a flower pouch, which makes life so much easier when we go around and saying, hey, we need a flower way over here. It doesn't work, however. It does not work, however, on double tall flowers. I will show you to prove to you it is true like that. So here's a normal flower. It gets picked up, and then you can find it in there. 3 mystical blue flowers. Now here, over here, here's an egg. I'm taking the eggs. Holy moly, they laid a lot of eggs here. There's a lot of chickens here too.